They should definitely be looking at alternative mediums of alleviating the issue, because at the end of the day, something positive, something that's going to aid it. And you know, the police, even they have limited resources. All of these things, especially in crime, especially in youth, you need to have more resources going into development of education and early intervention, because it's like having a cold and you're just taking something to cure the symptoms when you're not curing the problem. I saw in the news that thousands of knives were put there and were picked up, so that could have been hundreds of thousands of incidents that have been avoided just by that initiative alone. There is a straight correlation between the shutting down of youth clubs and things for children and the rise of night crime. So I feel you have to kind of look at it from there. A lot of kids will behave more at a youth centre because they love spending time there than they would at home. This was a lot the case in the youth club that I used to go to. Growing up, there's been waves of these knife crimes rises. I feel like back in 2003 and 2005 when I was going to school, it was everywhere. It was kind of like an epidemic. And then it went away for a while. It did decrease. It didn't go away fully. And it's starting to go back up again. So yeah, I feel it is a bit scary. But at the same time, you kind of just have to carry on.
Carrying a knife is a big decision to make, because at the end of the day, you're just putting your own life at risk. And even if it's for protection, I mean, in a way, how good of a protection is it? Because what would it be like turn into a knife fight? I know a lot of people that like have joined gangs or stabbed someone or been stabbed just because they tried to be cool, then they or try to be bad just to like to impress people. But I can't lie, it's quite sad. It's a sad way to live your life, I think. I saw it on the news, like almost a half of like teenagers were carrying around knives. The way they make it out is like anyone who's in like from a bad area or like might look like someone who's in a gang, they portray like youth in general is like in a bad way. Yeah, they put all the blame on youth and every youth, but I think it is unfair, like the way the news portray it.
MPs across the political divide are seeing knife crime increase in their constituencies. Even so, the suggestion today by one Tory MP that young people should prepare for knife attacks was immediately rejected.
For example, doing judo, taekwondo, being physically able and taught to how to deal with a situation where you are threatened with a knife.
The best knife prevention technique is to run away as fast as you can, genuinely.
What I know is that it is deeply worrying for people, and we're clearly seeing more young people carrying knives, some of them thinking it will make them safer. People are deeply concerned about their children going on the streets, so we see it as a very big issue for London.
We must all learn is that you can't cut public services, preventative measures, and ignore the most vulnerable people in our country at the same time as keeping crime low. These things are fundamentally incompatible. What we're seeing is a reflection of what happens following a 9-year experiment to shrink the state. The most distressing part of all this is that our city, our nation, is being robbed of young people with so much potential.
As a 15-year-old growing up in the UK, and me seeing it happen, like on my way coming home from school, going to school, for example, it's like a norm now for someone my age to be going from or to school to see someone getting run down with some form of knife or some form of offensive weapon in their hand. And with me hearing all the investing money and all of that, you don't necessarily need, don't get it wrong, you're still going to need the resources, but all it takes is for people to get down to a basic level with those people and just have a conversation.
Very quickly, we're going to run around a few people.
Acknowledge, praise and inspire, past, present and future, that's the standard for everyone. Everyone in this room can do that. Acknowledge the youths, praise them and inspire them, give them a direction from their past to the present to the future.